Hello and welcome to Club 4 episode 6 of the Pentagon Challenge on FM24. I'm Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, 2 games for you in the Liga Professional de Futbol. We'll be at home to Argentinos Juniors. I'll then play Deportivo Madryn off camera in the Copa Argentina and bring you back for the second match of the episode away to Boca Juniors. So let's get straight into it. And the team to face Argentinos Juniors is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the lineup then, and it is Aragon in goal, back four Ranieri, Mantilla, Carnero and Otero. It is Luciano Lopez behind Rodriguez and Kevin Lopez in midfield, D'Angelo on the left, Palacio on the right, Fatacla up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants them to pick up where they left off last time out. We won the game, so that's entirely reasonable. And we will point the finger and agree with his assessment. And let's get out there and try and win the match. So, Argentinos Juniors in the first match. And we are the home side. Argentinos in the white. We're in our usual blue. Not that we've seen a highlight yet with 10 minutes gone. So demand more. And hopefully we can start to see some action. Rodriguez's free kick. And Canet has managed to grab hold of it. And their goalkeeper bowls it out to Gomez. It's played forward to Raimondo. Souza to Gonzalez. Over the halfway line. He's played it back into his own half to Sosa, who gets another chance. Fernandez to Gonzalez. We win the possession back. Rodriguez plays it left to Ranieri. Worked through to Fatacla, and he doesn't hit the target when he really should have done. And D'Angelo is carrying a knock already. So I'll take him off at half time. He doesn't look like he's struggling too badly with it yet. So I'll hopefully get him through to the half time whistle. But 31 minutes gone. It's still 0-0, but we're on the attack again. Ranieri with the throw in. Into Rodriguez. Lays it back to Lopez. And Kevin Lopez puts it in the back of the net. So one Lopez to the other. And it is San Lorenzo 1, Argentinos Juniors 0. So that will take us into second place. Level on points with leaders Talleres, who will have a game in hand on us. And a superior goal difference. But we have made it to half time with the 1-0 lead still intact. So, going well, capable of even better. We're going to make that change that we said we were going to make. Martin D'Angelo for Espindola. But I'm also going to take Bruno Ranieri off as well for Edwin Moreno. And let's get the second half underway. And let's encourage the boys at the start of the second half. Hopefully that goes down well. It hasn't. So I think we need to drop some praise after this highlight. Corner comes in. Carlos Carnero hammers a header past the keeper. And it is San Lorenzo 2. Argentinos Juniors 0. So we now have a decisive lead. So we will praise. Gondu with the corner. And Kevin Celis has headed them back into the match. And it is San Lorenzo 2, Argentinos 1. And now they're unhappy about that. So can't really win. It is Otero with the throw in into Lopez. To Mantilla. Lopez to Espindola. It's worked through to Fatacla, who hits the base of the post with his shot. And it's a goal kick and the highlight comes to an end. Right, Lopez needs to come off. Which one is it? Kevin Lopez for Matias Pereira. In fact, no, for Balgoria. And I'm going to take Luciano Lopez off for Matias Pereira. And that's 4 of our 5 changes done. So we've got 1 available. Fatakla is tiring rapidly, so he's going to be the 5th and final change. And I'll bring on Ignacio Moreno to replace him. And it is Fatakla with the interception, brings it forward to the edge of the area, fires the shot, and Cañete makes the save. Now Villarroel to Fernandez onto Escobar, finds Celis on the right wing. Celis takes it to the corner flag, plays it into the box, and they work it round. And they've got themselves an equaliser. It is an own goal from Carnero. And all of a sudden, what looked a comfortable position, we're now level. So demand more. And we're going to have to go attacking as well. So Moreno to Villarroel to Fernandez on to Gomez. Works it out to Celis. Escobar. To Celis, back to Gomez. Celis into Escobar. We win the header and Palacio finds Balgoria. Needs help, plays it back. Palacio to Carnero. Carnero back to the keeper who finds Mantilla. To the left to Edwin Moreno. Mantilla steps over halfway, works it to Rodriguez, gets past his man, crosses it in, the shot is deflected and then cleared, and the highlight comes to an end. And it remains 2-2 into the final 10 minutes. And the goalkeeper's clearance goes long. We win the header. Edwin Moreno comes forward. Plays it over the top, headed away. Otero picks up the loose ball and beats his man, gets the cross in, and the downward header from Ignacio Moreno restores our lead. It is San Lorenzo 3, Argentinos Juniors 2. So now we can go back to positive and hopefully we can just see it through. We've used all of our substitutions. So we just need to hold on now for the last few minutes of the match. And hopefully we can pick up the 3 points. We've got 5 minutes of added time, which we're well into now. And there is the full-time whistle. San Lorenzo 3, Argentinos Juniors 2. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode, and this time it is an away game against Boca Juniors in the Liga Professional de Futbol. And the team for this one, Aragon in goal, back 4 is Edwin Moreno, Carnero, Mantilla and Otero. It is Luciano Lopez behind Rodriguez and Kevin Lopez in midfield, Espindola on the left, Fatakla on the right, and Ignacio Moreno up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants me to emphasise the credit given by the media. We're in good form. That's entirely reasonable. So let's outstretch the arms. In fact, we can't do that. So we will point the finger and agree with him. And let's get out there and see if we can grab another result. So as always, first 10 minutes we'll just see how things go. As you can see from the league table, Boca Juniors are right behind us in the table. So it's definitely a match we don't want to be losing. A win would be absolutely immense, but we're not the favourites to win this, so a draw is absolutely fine. Kevin Lopez to Edwin Moreno, Espindola to Lopez to Carnero, Mantilla plays it forward into the right wing channel. Fatakla loses the ball, but then is given it back, and we've lost it again. And it's now with Riartes on the right-hand side for our opponents. And he's got to the byline. He's been held up briefly, but he's come again, crossed it in, and the header up in the air is picked up by Farias. And Farias shoots, and that's deflected. It's a horrible deflection, which completely befuddles the keeper. And it is Boca Juniors 1, San Lorenzo 0. Really unlucky to have conceded that, so we'll demand more, and hopefully we can get back on level terms. We haven't had a shot yet though, which is decidedly troubling, and that leaves us in 4th place and Boca Juniors up into 2nd. So we're now 3 points behind Talleres, and they've played a game less than us as well. So that just highlights the need for us not to lose this game. And at half-time, I'm definitely going to have to make some attacking changes. There have been far too few opportunities carved out. There is the half-time whistle. It is only 1-0 to Boca Juniors. It's a rivalry. Get it together. Absolutely. And right, Ignacio Rodriguez is going to come off for Matias Pereira. I am also going to take off Ignacio Moreno, and we'll bring on Thomas Hernandez. And I'm going to take off Espindola and bring on Chacon. Okay, time for the second half then. Hopefully we can at least salvage a point. And then it will be a decent return from today's episode of 4 points from the 2 matches. So we await the first highlight of the second half. And it is for our opponents. It's Zaballos with the corner. Header up rather than away. Tello being tracked by Moreno, who doesn't get the tackle in. And Christian Diaz has absolutely launched a shot into the far corner. And it is now Boca Juniors 2, San Lorenzo 0. So next change is going to be Otero, the right back. And we'll bring on Daniel Gomez. And I think my final change is going to be for Tackler. And coming on, Ricardo Palacio. And we're going to go attacking, obviously, to try and get something out of the match. But it's not looking too promising at this stage. Into 4 minutes of added time. And that is almost up now. And there is the full-time whistle. Boca Juniors 2, San Lorenzo 0. I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, here is the league table then, and as you can see, with 10 games played, we've won 7, drawn 1 and lost 2. We sit 4th in the standings on 22 points, 3 less than leaders Talleres, although they do have a game in hand, as do second place Boca. So let's take a look now at when we're going to come back, and I am going to bring you back for the games in May when we face Newell's Old Boys at home and Banfield at home. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.